Hello YouTube, it's Elf Angel from Elf Angel's Creations. Now, this is the second video I'm doing today, so I just wanted to talk about the positive side of what's been happening in my life in the past few weeks, especially in this month of January 2018. So, like I said in the last video there, that I got a few fish last night. Long story short, I had two fish that died this week, and then instead I was grieving for them. Of course, I did a funeral ceremony and a grievance ceremony, and then what I did last night is that yesterday actually I was playing a PS2 system that I bought a couple days ago from Edmonton, and the reason why I invested in this PS2 system is to get my mind off of the grievance and the deaths that have been happening in my family and things like that. And so as I was playing and stuff like that, relaxing, getting my mind off things and stuff like that, I had a lot of blessings right after that as soon as I relaxed myself. I had a reading I had to do, so thank you very much, client. You know who you are. I had a reading I had to do. I sold 2 sets of chakra sprays, so thank you very much, clients, again as well too. This is all yesterday actually. What else happened? With your guys' proceeds, I ended up going to buy some more fish last night. So I got myself a white koi fish, because I used to have a white koi fish before, but it passed away, so I ended up getting a new white koi fish. I end up losing 2 LJ feeders, so out of that situation I end up getting 4 LJ feeders this time. I end up losing a red half moon beta, and I got a red half moon beta last night, but unfortunately this one died as well too, so I'm going to have to go back to the pet store to get a new one or a different fish. I had an orange and white koi fish that died too, so that one there I still have to find, and to have this new animal again in my life. But that in itself, getting these 6 fish last night I was so grateful. I was so thankful, because new life was coming to our situation. It's still coming to my situation and my family and my loved ones and my clients as well too. And I'm so grateful for these fish. Like, I did a ceremony today asking for life instead of all this death energy. I'm gonna be cleaning their fish tanks today, or this weekend whenever I have time and the energy to do it. And I'm just very grateful for these new fish that came into my life, because every time, in my beliefs anyways, every time someone or something passes away, we always get it back times 3, in a positive way. So if one person dies, 3 or 4 babies will be born. If an animal dies, I always end up with 2 or 3 animals, after that, which I'm very grateful for. Like I was saying in the last videos, a lot of the animals, the fish, and things like that I'm getting are all for the Natural Energy Healing Center to help us heal. In this case, the fish are to help us heal emotionally and spiritually. And every fish does something different for your situations. Oh yeah, another blessing that came into place is that my cousin, you know who you are, I'm not going to say your name here, but my cousin, I don't know if you'll watch this video, but you just recently got some gerbils given to you, a male and female gerbil, and then, a couple days after you got these gerbils, all of a sudden they had babies, so they had 5 new babies, so there you have 7 gerbils or more that I know of. So that's a big blessing as well too. And what's happening in my life with new animals coming into my situation to help me heal and things like that, that's what's happening in your life as well too, because our grandmother, like I said, just passed away a week or so ago. I can't remember, I lost the days and stuff like that because I've been grieving too much. And so grandmother just passed away, and then out of that situation we end up being blessed with new life. So in this case, you and your family, my cousin here I'm talking about, you guys have gotten a new dog, which congratulations. I'm very happy, because a dog brings security, and it does a whole bunch of other stuff spiritually, which I'm not going to go into this video with. You've gotten gerbils, so congratulations. And I will be most likely adopting 2 of your gerbils once I actually get gerbil equipment. And so like you said, I was given 6 weeks to decide and get ready for that. So I'm very thankful for that. Because according to my vision, and what the spirits told me is that I'm going to be getting a 4-legged furry animal in my life. You know, a gerbil, a hamster, mice even, a rabbit, bunnies, you know, whatever this furry animal is that's coming into my life. So I've been offered mice and I've been offered gerbils so far. You never know, maybe I'll get offered rats too, I'm not sure. But you know, as a First Nations witch, you know, we like to keep a lot of animals with us. And then, like I said in the last video, when something terrible happens, like a death that happens in our lives, usually an animal will take the sacrifice instead of a human being. So the animal will die, you know, and we have to honor that animal for its life and sacrifice, you know, so that us human beings can live a healthy life. Because when you're a First Nations witch, when you're really, really into First Nations witchcraft, you can get a lot of, if you don't watch yourself, you can get a lot of enemies, you know, around you that will do bad medicine on you, you know, you and your loved ones. I know within my own area, I'm not going to say names again, but there's people that I know do bad medicine on a daily basis. And, you know, and I have, I hate to say it, but I bet I have a lot of enemies out there as well too, because I heal a lot of my clients with, you know, taking bad medicine off of them, helping them with readings, helping with healing, spell work, all this different stuff like that, all these different kinds of healings I do. And, you know, there's always a price for everything. So, you know, that's why I end up getting these animals in my life, so that if I do get hit with bad medicine, especially a death curse, the animals will take the hit for me. And then, you know, I, in return, honor that animal and send it to the spirit world, and then that animal becomes a spirit totem for me. So I thank Creator for that, you know, for the opportunities that were given to me for that. And I very honor the animals, you know, to the max. I honor the animals a lot in my life. So that's another blessing that came. So that's 2 blessings that have come into our lives. New life has come into our lives, our situations. Another great opportunity that came up for me. I'm trying to think here. There's like more than one great opportunity that's been happening. Oh gosh. Since I did the last video, oh yeah, I ended up getting a new dog. So I now have a wiener dog. He's very cute. He was actually a $700 dog, and the neighbor down the road ended up giving us his dog for free, because he can't look after the dog. And then those of you that know me from the past, about a year ago, I ended up sending to the universe, telling the universe I really want a wiener dog in my life. A dachshund, I think that's how you say it. And, you know, I had pictures of wiener dogs wearing clothes, and, you know, I'm just like obsessed with wiener dogs. Anyways, so I really told the universe I really want a loved wiener dog. You know, I really want a wiener dog in my life, so I can, you know, baby it, you know, because I have no children. So the animals became my children. They became my family. And yeah, a year later, since I've done that, I ended up getting a wiener dog for free, me and my partner. And what actually I told the universe, I said, when we have the Natural Energy Healing Center built, bring all these animals forward, so, you know, we can keep these animals, adopt them, and then learn their medicine, and then teach that medicine back to our communities, so people, when they learn the animals' medicines, they end up respecting the animal a lot more. It's not just the animal anymore, it becomes a sacred being. So that's the reason why you know, I'm manifesting a lot of these animals in my life. So thank you so much, Creator, again for that. So yeah, I ended up getting a new dog. My partner has 2 cats and a dog. I have oh gosh, I lost count. I think I want to say 13 or 14 fish now, something like that. I lost count. It's just so many, and I still have to get more. I'll be getting gerbils, like I said. I got offered mice, which I might take the offer. I'm not really sure. I still want to get a bunny. I don't know where, but the bunny, spirit asked me to take care of a bunny in my life. So I'm gonna have to really find room for a lot of these animals. Last night I ended up getting myself a new and used desk that I got for $10, an office desk. So I have that in that room. I'm doing a video on this desk, and it's a big, very reasonably sized desk, and I still have to get a birch bookshelf, and then once I have that, I'm gonna be replacing with this other bookshelf, and then somewhere along the ways, I'm going to be getting 2 or 3 more bookshelves, and then I'm going to be placing the animals on the bookshelves. Whatever animal can fit there in that moment, whether it's a bunny or I'll have it on the floor, I'm not sure. Gerbils, whatever these other animals are. And I've also been offered as well 2 birds, which I have a vision of a bird. A yellow bird is coming into my life. And I looked at birds last night, and I just really wanted to buy those birds. They were $70 each, I believe, or something like that. They were budgies. No, parakeets. And they were beautiful, and I really, really wanted to buy them last night, but then I don't have a bird cage or anything like that so far. But I told the birds and the bird spirit saying that I am willing to take in a bird, or 2 in my life once I get the cage and everything. According to the vision that I was given, the bird spirit is coming into my life for a reason. A yellow bird spirit, to be exact. So what else is there? Oh, and then I got offered bearded dragons. There's a client. No, my brother-in-law. Sorry, my brother-in-law is selling me one of his. I thought they were called Terra tanks, but I think they're called something else. It's a tank anyways, that's for lizards, a bearded lizard or whatever. And I do have one Terra tank here, but I think it's for a snake. I'm not exactly sure. I saw it through my research, but so I offered to take this off of his hands, and he's selling it, like the whole kit, the whole shebang, with the lights and everything for $100. So that's a great deal, because like brand new, I would be spending over $400 on that. So that's what I mean. A lot of these blessings have been coming into my life back to back, and then I'm getting so abundant that, like I said, I'm running out of room. That's what I mean, that I'm going to have to rearrange my room again in order to fit these animals in here, just until I move into the Natural Energy Healing Center this fall or winter, when summer, fall, or winter, whenever the walls are up and things like that, and it's extended, so I can move in with the animals and things like that. What I've also discovered too with the animal keeping is that I really need a generator. So for those of you that are watching the video, if you have a generator, a gas generator, that you're not using or that you want to sell, I'll definitely buy it for a reasonable price, of course. Because I looked at some that are brand new, and they can go as high as $800 to $2,000. So I just told I told my clients yesterday, a couple of days ago, actually 2 days ago, when the power came off, and I wasn't home, I was away, and the power came off in my community, in my home, like where I stay right now. And I was worried about the fish, because the pumps were shut off and everything, and then I was worried that all my fish were going to die. And I prayed and prayed and prayed really hard, and all of a sudden the power went on within that couple of minutes after. So I'll go into a little bit as well too. But anyways, so what I've realized, I told my clients, I said, I really need to invest in a generator. Like, I never thought I really needed it, but now that I have fish and these other animals are coming into my life, I really need a generator. So in case the power does go off, and then, I could use a generator as a backup, so that until the power comes on. So, we'll leave that at that. What I was going to say is that what I've noticed as well, too, in my life is that my energy, my power, whatever you want to call it, is getting stronger and stronger. Like I said that, a couple days ago when the power went off, instead of panicking about the situation for a second there, I was like, I'm a witch. I should be able to do something about this. So what I did is I did a little ritual and I prayed, and for the power to come back on, things like that. And then sure enough, within that 15 minutes, I would say, maybe 20 minutes, all of a sudden the power went back on. So I was like, blown away again, but by that. And so I thank my grandmother for that gift as well too, because my grandmother, who recently passed away, well, I should say both of them, but one for sure, she was a medicine woman, and a lot of it's believed that when a medicine man or a medicine woman passes away in our culture, that their gifts or powers get passed on to the family members. So I'm very thankful for my grandmother for that, for the powers that she's bestowed upon me. So I got a great responsibility to take that upon myself, to use it for healing and for good, and not use it for bad. What else is there? Because I don't want this video to be half an hour. I'm trying to think what else happened. Blessings. I honestly went blank right now. Oh yeah, I did get a new fish pump. Like that's what I was talking about, I think, in the last video. But I got a new fish pump for the fish tanks. I still need to get a small water heater. I need vent, what are they called? Vent filters as well too, which I have to get at Walmart. The poinsettia plant. I forgot to mention that. For those of you that know me, I told the universe again that I wanted house plants, and I made a list of like 10 or more house plants that I had in my life that passed away over the years, and now I want to do one big shopping spree, and then get all if I could, but I can get them one at a time as well too, where I want to get these plants back in my life, because I have a small greenhouse, and like I said, when I get these bookshelves and things like that again, I'm gonna be having the plants, in the area. So anyways, with this poinsettia is my very first time having one. I've always wanted one since I was a kid, and the poinsettia, when I first got it, it was beautiful and everything, and then it started drying out, and then all the leaves fell off. So I thought it was dying. So I prayed really hard, and I did Reiki and healing on this poinsettia, and told it that, if you live, I'm going to honor your spirit, and use you as medicine, in energy-wise way, in spell work and things like that. And so for those of you that know me, I'm hardly ever home. I'm only home for a few days in my office, and then I'm always gone, to different communities for a week or so. Anyways, this week I've left for 7 days, and I came back, and I've noticed that my poinsettia, that new leaves started growing. So it's like there's a lot of new leaves on there. There's probably like 50 plus new leaves on my poinsettia, and one of the biggest leaves that's on there started turning red. So again, because I'm always gone and things like that, I do a lot of energy work for my animals and my plants and my medicines and things like that I have to leave. So what I've done is I did the ritual today, and I asked the spirits to bring life to my poinsettia. It's flourishing right now. It's doing great, but still in the future, because like I said, I don't want my plants to die on me or anything like that. I really care about my family, my plants, and my animals, and people around me. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about in this regard. The last thing I was going to talk about too is that we end up getting t-shirts made for the Mystical Research Group with Elf Angels Creations. So the Mystical Research Group is a paranormal group that we started, and a couple of years ago, and we actually just finally got our t-shirts. So there's 4 t-shirts that were made for me and the other team members, and t-shirts have gotten so popular that my mom and my niece want t-shirts now, and other people will be ordering t-shirts, and I'll be posting those probably on here. I have to do a separate video for that, but it's definitely on my website at www.elfangelscreations.ca. They are posted on there. I still have to tweak the website a bit. And it's also posted on my Facebook under Elf Angels Creations. So we got new t-shirts. Thankfully for that. And I think that's all I want to talk about with you guys on here. This video is already going almost half an hour, so thank you very much, everyone that's out there that supported Elf Angels Creations and the Natural Energy Healing Center that we're building. Thank you so much for the large dog cage as well too. Thank you for the client there for the large dog kennel. And just in general, thank you so much to all my supporters out there, all my clients. I love you all, and I'll keep you updated as soon as I as I go along, I should say. And the Natural Energy Healing Center, if everything goes right, according to plan, we'll be starting construction again in February or March. March for sure, but I'm trying to aim for February if I could. So I'll end this video by telling you all that go on my website at www.elfangelscreations.ca. Go under the category under the web store, Natural Energy Healing. No, not that one. Magical Workshops. Go under Magical Workshops. Sorry. And under Magical Workshops, you will find 2 workshops that I'm going to be introducing to North Battleford and Lloydminster next month in February. February 10 at 1 till 3 at the North Battleford Public Library, we're going to be having the Wild Crystals Workshop. And February 24th at 1 till 3 at the Second Cup in Lloydminster, Alberta, we're introducing the Wild Crystals Workshop. What the Wild Crystals Workshop is, it's a workshop that talks about wild crystals that are in our backyards and our gravel pits and things like that. And I'll be teaching about 12 or 13 different medicines from each stone. So I'll be talking about citrine, I'll be talking about amethyst, snowy quartz, smoky quartz, jaspers, agates, and a whole bunch of stuff like that that we actually could find in our backyards. And then I'll help you introduce yourself to them, how to find them, how to clean them, and how to use them in energy work to help you with your love, career, finances, big changes in your life, small changes in your life, healing, and all this great stuff like that I do. So I'll be teaching you guys how to, find these crystals instead of buying them all the time and then using them in your spiritual work. So it's a great workshop to definitely get under your belt. All the workshops are $40 each, so it's very reasonable. It's not expensive. And you do get a certificate of recognition for that. So, and I'm planning to go to Calgary, Alberta still, the small reserves outside of Calgary, Saskatoon. I'm planning to go to North Battleford, Lloydminster, Onion Lake First Nation, and a whole bunch of other little places. Mistawassa's First Nation is one of them, and a whole bunch of other places that I'm planning to go to for February and March to do these workshops and the healing work. And like I said, that all the proceeds go to the Natural Energy Healing Center for lumber, of course, and for all the other supplies that animals and stuff like that need. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. Blessed be. Merry Christmas. Happy Yule. Happy full moon. Happy new moon. Happy super moon. Happy blood moon. Happy blue moon. Happy full moon. I think I said that. Happy New Year. So, and happy holidays. There's a whole bunch of other holidays, but happy holidays. And the next free psychic reading draw will be on February the 3rd. So have a good day, everyone.